two, one. All right, my boys, we just got The Last of Us season finale. It was more satisfying than I expected. I did not want Joel to be killed off in the season finale. Part of me wanted it, but as the gamer in me and I played the game, it was one of the things I hated most. I don't know what's going to happen season 2. Maybe they still are going to relive that reality. I hope not. That was the biggest mistake in the game. So I'm going to say I like this episode and I give it a 5 out of 5. If anybody checks out 24K videos, which is my movies, reviews, TV shows, and video games, my biggest pet peeve is reality, realistic reactions. And a lot of movies and a lot of TV series don't have them. They just do the stupidest and the dumbest things. If you don't get the reason why Joel did what he did, then you don't understand humanity or the purpose in it. You're talking to somebody who lost the love of his life, his daughter, when the world fell down around him. He couldn't protect her. And if given another choice, he would probably sacrifice his life before he would lose her again. Ellie made him love again. She is his daughter. He fought from death to go back to help her and save her. She fought from death to be back with him. And with the thought of her versus the world, and she would be certainly dead, he chose her. And I don't know how many game makers out there have played games where you had to make that choice. I did. Life is Strange. Chloe, I went through a whole game saving her life, keeping her from death. And in the end, they were just like, if she dies, the town lives. But if she lives, the town dies. It took me all of 2 seconds. Fuck the town. Done. I understand Joel's choice. I made the same choices in the game. You have to understand. I know the lady who raised Ellie from her best friend, and I understand that. But on the same token, you didn't have that kind of fighting love that Joel did. He fought across the United States. He lost the love of his life. He lost everything and anything to fight for her. He learned that a part of him wasn't dead. It came back to life. And that was Ellie. And in the end, love what you won't do, do for love. And at the thought of losing her, he was possessed. And he murked every motherfucker in that hospital. Hands down. Including the surgeon who said, I'm not going to let you take her. Pow! And including the girl who said she raised Ellie and knows how much he loves her. If you know Joel and you know what this man is capable of, and then you saw him at the hospital, how much emotion he had towards her, then you know what love would do. You know what love would push. But I'm going to go ahead and say that's bullshit, because if she loved Ellie as much as she thought Joel did, she said, I'm the only one that gets it, then why didn't you fight for her? Why didn't you take your ass across the United States and go back and fight for her and bring her back? Oh, no, you didn't do that. Obviously, you don't love her that much, because Joel did. Not to mention, where was the cake y'all promised him? Y'all ain't made good on that promise. I just feel sorry for Joel. Every time this boy enter a town, he's jumped, jacked up, hit, knocked out, blown, stabbed, shot, attacked, cordyceps. And that is the only thing I'll take away from this last episode. There were no infected. No, come on, man. It is your last episode. Can we get some cordyceps in the last episode, please? Well, technically we did. The one girl who, the flashback, who attacked Ellie's mom. But that wasn't enough for me, man. Can we learn what happened with the big bruh, with all the people he was controlling, and they ran back to the town, like that big Uber Stage 3 one? The bloater? Like, can we find out what happened with him? No. Gotta wait till next season. One thing I do hope they improve is more infected. If you've played this game, you know there's so many times you came through those scenes where there were so many infected. The TV series blew by that, but there were so many infected during a lot of those scenes. So if you played the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I understand the TV series had to go in a different route, otherwise it would have been impossible. It's a catch 2022. The reality of the situation is if they fought more cordyceps, they would have died. I know I died. How many of y'all died playing the game? Many a times. I know I did, even before the gun upgrades. But I am going to say, out of the series that we've seen so far in 2023, this was definitely one of the best. It came out of the door in January and it led us to here. Started for the bottom, now we here, and here we are. My only problem is, what do I watch now? Now that The Last of Us has ended, I have no Lord of the Rings, no Game of Thrones, no All of Us Are Dead. I have no apocalyptic shows to get me by until they come on again. And y'all can fuck that with The Walking Dead. I ain't watching no spinoff of the spinoff of the re-spinoff of Daryl and Paris and Michonne and Rick and Maggie and Negan in New York. I'm done. I'm done. You have spun off as many spinoffs as you can spin off. We even had a spinoff of a spinoff with The World Beyond. I'm done. Okay? Not going back. I ended my run of The Walking Dead with the main series. Y'all can do whatever the hell y'all want. I'm done. But now what do I watch? Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Check out all my channels and social media. The link is in the description. If you go to my main page, it's actually in the bio, all my links. Yeah, so that was the finale. It wasn't fireworks like I wanted, but it was an end. And it's really not the end. I know there's another season, but I'm still going to give it a 5 out of 5. I would prefer more cordyceps, but I understand. Story's got a story, yo.